Hi everyone. I wanted to come on tonight and get back in the swing of doing lives. And we're going to think of love in the air. Christmas is over and now we're thinking about Valentine's Day. So we're going to make some things that you can use in your home. I am Sheila and I am a Chalk Couture designer. And if you have not heard of Chalk Couture, it is a new brand, fairly new company. And we have silkscreen transfers, and they are reusable. They're very sticky. All you do is use water to wash them off and then apply them back to the backer sheet. And you can reuse these up to 15 times each. I have some that I have used several times. In fact, probably more than 15. But these are a great way to make DIY projects at home. You will look at everything you see in the craft stores, at thrift shops, Goodwill, any of those places. You're always looking for something to chalk and or ink. We also have our chalk paste and our inks. And so I'm going to give a few minutes for people to pop on. If you jump on, say hi. Go ahead and be stirring my paste while people are jumping on. It's been a while since I've been on. With Christmas, I had pneumonia, then all kinds of things have happened. Life takes, a toll sometimes. And so then I had school coming back, and so we're back in the swing of things. And hopefully I'll be able to do 2 or 3 lives a week and show you some things that Chalk Couture offers. And I hope you will enjoy some of the things that I'm making tonight for you. So I'll give a few more minutes. It's still a little early. Give a few more minutes for you. And I think my camera's crooked a little bit. There we go. All right. So if you popped on and you said, who is that person? I did get my hair cut and colored, and I have new glasses. So I'm ready for 2020. Hopefully it's going to be a great year. And I'm excited for what the future holds for me in this business. Also, this is my part-time job, and I'm excited to be sharing it with you. Okay, these are, like I said, silk screen transfers, and they are very sticky. You can tell even they fold onto themselves, but they are very sticky. You can hear it. And when you first use a transfer, it's always a good idea to fuzz it. And by fuzzing it, I mean putting it on a towel and just getting some lint onto the sticky surface so that you don't stretch your new transfer when you put it on. So I'm using the fuzzing towel from Chalk Couture, and I'm just fuzzing it a few times just to make sure that we don't want to mess up all right. And this is a brand new transfer. Hey, Catherine. Hey, Beverly. And what I'm using tonight is a little board that I found at a thrift shop. It's a farmhouse type. It has the little knobs here. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with that in just a minute. But the transfer that I'm using tonight is less house, more love, or more home. And I think that's a pretty good advice for that. All right, we're just going to set our transfer down, and I don't know if you can see. And you just want to make sure that the air bubbles are out. And so I'm just going to take the squeegee, and this is the squeegee. It's a silicone squeegee that we use to apply our paste. And like I said before, the paste is, we have paste and inks. And the inks are permanent. You can heat set those. We do t-shirts. In fact, this week, later on, I'll be doing some t-shirts. And then the paste, you can, if it's not on a porous surface, like a chalkboard or things like that, you can wash it off if you get tired of it. And so here I've applied the less house, more home. Whoops, it's coming off. And after making sure all the air bubbles are out. Okay, and then I'm going to apply our paste. And when I stir it, it should be the consistency of yogurt so that it'll go on real smooth. And this is going to dry to a hard paste. It's not like your regular chalk that you see. And a little goes a long way. So I'm just going to dab some on. And then all I'm going to do is just take the squeegee and fill in just the silkscreen part. We don't have to go the whole transfer, just what you want. And like I said, this can be used, this one transfer can be used at least 15 times. Some people say 20. But 15 to 20 times for one transfer. You can do it on a lot of things. You can make pillows. You can make, like I said, shirts. I know Christmas I made a lot of things. Okay, and then I have my paste on the thing. And then I'm going to take my squeegee and I'm just going to get all the excess off. And just put it back in my jar. We don't want to waste anything. And your paste lasts a long time. We're just squeegeeing it off. All right. And you're just going to pull your transfer off. And all of these have a distressed look. So we have less house, more home. And if you were doing this with a Cricut or a Silhouette or anything like that, you would have to sit and weed. I love my Cricut. I have one. I use it all the time with vinyl. But this is already just, you put the transfer on and there you have it. Really quick, within less than probably 2 minutes. And I decided that you could add a little wreath. And if you wanted to, you could add a little cup towel. Whoops, let me get it in here. And this would be so cute in your kitchen, or it would be cute in the living room with the beads. And I meant to make some beads and put on here, but I didn't. So how quick and easy was this little project? All right, so that's the first one. If you have any questions, pop on and ask me questions. I'll be glad to answer. I do make and takes. I'm doing one February the 1st. Here in my house, we're doing some Valentine projects. Let me get this off my hands. And if you're still wanting to come, it's $25 and you get a surface and you choose your transfers from 1 to 3 on February the 1st. So that's something to look forward to. Now with that transfer, all I do is just take it in the kitchen, wash it off with water, and there we have it. Hey Susan, glad you could join me. And we'll put it back onto our backing sheet. All right, one project down. Now we're going to turn to a craft project. And I'm taking just some things from the house. So kind of like trash to treasure type thing. And I'm going to show you, we're just going to make... All right, so I have just the frame that I got at Goodwill. And I'm going to use my glue gun. And I'm probably going to be needing some more glue sticks, but I may run over and get some. All right, so we're going to spell out the word love. And so the first thing I'm going to use is just hangers. And we're just going to glue these. This is glass, so I'm just going to glue these on to the glass. And these are going to be my L. Okay. See where we're going with this? And then I have a decorative circle that has some real pretty designs in it. It's just a wooden one, and I just put some red chalk paste on it. We're just going to add this to the center. And this is going to be our O. All right. So we have L-O. Okay. Now for the V, I couldn't think of anything that I could find, so I got popsicle sticks and I just covered them with some scrapbook paper, and that will work just fine. All right, so there we have L-O-V. And then for the E, I'm going to use some of the things that I used for my wreath earlier. Get that down. It doesn't take much glue to hold these pieces on. That I have just a small piece. That I'm going to add. And there we have our love. Okay? Now you can use any kind of things that you have at the house. I just happened to use some of the things that I had. You can use a doorknob for the O. You could do all kinds of things with the O. I've got glue all over everything. All right, and then I decided I'm going to add a little, hey Dee, how are you? How's that baby? I'm going to add a little garland to the top of this. I may have to go get some glue, guys. So hold on just a second. It's right over here. Sorry about that. I knew there was something I was supposed to put over here. All right, so we're just going to add a little glue here with this little, and it's just some jute that I had. And I'm just going to kind of twist it. And then kind of let it hang down. And then what I've done is taken some red fabric and some buffalo check, and I've taken some old hymnals, and I've taken a sheet out and I've made little hearts out of the music. So we're just going to kind of glue all these together with just a little dab of glue. I don't know what we did before we had a glue gun, huh? All right, and so what we have is just a cute little heart to attach to our garland. And we'll do two more, just a little one here. All right, and then glue it there. And like I said, Chalk-Couture is a fairly new company. In fact, I think it's about 2 years old, debt-free, and very good to its designers. All right, so there we have our love picture. The E could probably be smaller, for sure. But there's the second project. So you can take anything and do with that. And My Crafty Cottage is the name of my business. And I do all kinds of crafts. In fact, I'm getting a blog together so that I can do that on a weekly basis. And just a lot of things that I can make for you, show you, and do that. While I'm on, I want to say that if you are interested in becoming a chalk couture designer, then just let me know. Write join in the comment section or more information, and I'll be glad to get you some. And like I said, you get 40% off as a designer of all the products. And we're coming out with a new catalog February the 3rd that we're all super excited about. And it has all new spring and summer items that I can't wait to show you. You can join Chalk Couture as a hobbyist. You can join to make it your business, which I have done. Or you can just do it to do vendor events, craft fairs, that kind of thing. So there's a lot of options when you join Chalk Couture. And as you can tell by what I make tonight, it's endless what you can do with it. Chalk Couture does sell some beautiful frames. I have made several things with those. But like I said, you can pick up just about anything at a thrift shop or something like that and chalk on it. All right. Are there any questions before we do our next project? All right. Those of you watching, I will put your name in for a drawing too. So this one is kind of another Valentine, very simple. I found these cute little buckets on Facebook Marketplace. There's a small one, and then I have the great big one, and they were $10. And I was super excited. I went and picked those up. But you can do anything with this. I love the farmhouse theme, and so we're going to just add a simple little transfer. In fact, we're going to use the Love Heart transfer. And we're just going to apply it to the front of our bucket. Kind of in the center there. Making sure all the air bubbles are out. And anybody can do this. My granddaughter loves to do this. And my grandsons, for Easter last year, we made little buckets for them to use. Again, I'm going to use black on this, but I'm taking my chalk paste and my squeegee and just filling in And if any of you are interested in having a make and take at your house or at your church, I'd be glad to come and do one for you. They are so much fun. It's kind of like the little paint parties that you see, sip and paint or those kind of things. We have a lot of fun. So I'm carefully going to take the transfer off. Lay it over here. And we have love. Adorable. You could do anything with this. So this is what I've decided. I'm going to put some flowers in here for Valentine's Day. Now you can dry this. It usually takes about 3 to 4 minutes for the paste to dry. You could dry it with a hair dryer, a heating gun, anything like that. But since that's a pretty small thing, I'm going to just let it. All right, get in there. All right, we're going to add some flowers. And then I'm going to add a Valentine spatula that says baking is love made edible. And then another one that's just red with hearts on it. Going to use a pot holder. And then we're going to use this. I'm going to put this in the front. And real quick, you have an adorable Valentine's gift for a secret pal or a mother, someone who loves to bake, daughter-in-law, anything like that who likes the farmhouse thing. So simple and easy. All right, so let's go back and I'm going to show you. I know I've gone pretty quick I usually try to jump on real quick, and then you can add a bow to this, and I do have some ribbon that we could add a bow to it as well. Let's put a little bow on it. Do I have any questions? Anybody has any questions? Be glad to answer. I'm just going to put a simple bow on here. But you can get the idea of how cute it would be, with the simple bow. So cute, so cute. I love the check. All right. So let's recap. The first thing we made, for those of you that did not come right on when we did the Less House, More Home. And this was on a board that I bought at a thrift store. I think I paid $2 for it, maybe $5, but I doubt it. Usually I try to get everything under $5. And then I've just added on here a little cup towel and a little wreath. This could go just about anywhere. Very simple. And it didn't take long at all to make. All right, and then we have our love sign. This was just a craft project. You could have also done the love that we did on the bucket. You could have also put that on glass. Like I said, it would go on that. With our inks, earlier, they are permanent. You just heat set them. And anything that you feel comfortable putting in the oven, you can put any transfer. You could have put this one on something. You could put any of the transfers on and put it in a cold oven. Turn the temperature up to 350 for 20 minutes. Then turn the oven off and let it set until the oven is completely cool. And it will heat set your wine glasses, your mugs, anything that you want to be done that way. I know I ran real fast. So let me put people's names in the bucket. All right. All right, I have D. And Beverly. Catherine. And Susan. All right. Is anybody else? Did I miss somebody? All right. I hope you share this video with others. I'm really hoping to, like I said, grow my business. And I certainly want as many people aware of Chalk Couture as possible. If you know of someone who might be looking for a job or something that, hey Suzanne, let me put your name in too. But this is a wonderful part-time job. Like I said, I love making things. I love decorating. And so just to recap again, those just popping on, we made the love little bouquet. We made our Less House, More Home transfer. And then out of just odds and ends from around the house, we made the love sign. And I love these frames, and you can find those just about anywhere, but the farmhouse frames. All right, any questions before I get gone? I know this was really quick. The next one I will probably, this is Thursday, I'll probably be on Saturday, 7:30, if everything is going good. And we'll make 3 or 4 more projects. And if you have any questions in the meantime, I hope you will give me a call. If there's not a red light that says live above my head, then you're watching the replay. And anyone watching the replay, if they're interested in having a make and take, or if you know of a vendor event coming up, let me know. I'd love to participate. And if you know of someone who might be interested in becoming a designer, I certainly would love to have them on my team. And I'm hoping that this is going to be a wonderful year for everybody. And I'm excited for what is going to be coming up. And I think you're going to be excited with the new catalog. When it comes out, you can go ahead and see it on my website, Chalk Couture. It's www.chalkcouture.com/mycraftycottage, and you can go ahead and see a preview of that. Also, I'm on Facebook. There is a VIP group that you can join that I give specials, and I update different things about where I'm going to be, and make and takes and things like that I'm going to be doing. So again, if you want to have a make and take, I'd love to come to your house or a church or wherever, and I would love to be able to share products with you. People love to be able to make something and then take it home with them. Usually the make and takes are $25 a person. That's prepaid, and that includes your surface, your transfer, and usually I give people 3 choices: the surface, the transfer, and then I supply the paste and the squeegee, things like that. So it's really inexpensive to make a pretty home decor piece. So let's draw. Let me see. Let me get all these things out. Oops, there's a name right there. All right. And what I'm drawing for, I will make. Oops. All right. I have D. So D, I will, if you will email me or comment your address, I will be glad to, or private message me your address. I will send you one of my little signs. And I believe it's going to be Have Courage and Be Kind, the one hanging there. And I will add some embellishments to that as well. Next time we'll be doing the bee transfers with the honeybees. And I also will be doing probably one more Valentine piece, and then we'll do a craft piece too. So I like to do 2 Chalk Coutures and do a craft piece on the air. So if there's not any questions, I'll let you go and enjoy your night, and I will see you on Saturday. Thank you for joining.